Living near a railway station, access to London is easy and convenient. Many routes meet at London Bridge Station, where I can extend my activities, on this occasion to the Jacobean 17th century Charlton House in the London borough of Greenwich. Framing the house with foliage can help composition, but I was unlucky about the grass. It looked dry. This was my second visit. The first took place in winter a few years ago, when the grass was a better colour and one that I would expect. However, a benefit of my recent summer visit was that the garden now looked more colourful. You can wander around the interior. The rooms are empty, but the panelling and ceiling are of interest. A photographic challenge, particularly when balancing a sunlit exterior with a dark interior. I returned to the city by train, alighting at Cannon Street Station. Next on my list was the church of St. Mary Aldermary, not far from Mansion House Underground Station. It is notable for its magnificent tower, but it is sandwiched between modern buildings and two main roads. Inside, the fan vaulting is of particular interest, and the reason for my visit, which was a bend-over-backwards job when it came to photography. There was quite a bit of light, making hand-holding easy. The west end of the church doubles as a coffee shop, but it didn't get in the way of photography. For my next location, I could have returned to Mansion House or Cannon Street Underground stations for Liverpool Street Station, using the Circle Line, but instead I decided to walk. On the walk, I went from ancient to modern. I was greeted by a display of modern sculptures at Broadgate, now occupying the former site of Broad Street Station that used to be adjacent to Liverpool Street Station, serving North London and Richmond in Surrey. For a short period, there were trains to Birmingham from Broad Street. Although overwhelmed now by huge skyscrapers, the architecture of the Liverpool Street train shed has been preserved, but part of the Broadgate development is now located over the throat of the station, resting on huge columns, and where you will find a 5-ton Venus, a female nude of awesome size, lying on its side. From here, it is possible to peek into the station from Broadgate and appreciate its fine Victorian architecture. On a recent visit, there were building works behind Venus, and it took some careful positioning to avoid the tarpaulin sheeting. Here, however, is a shot taken a few years ago. Time to head west on South Western Railway to Hampton. Not the palace, but the suburb. The palace can be seen when crossing the river from Hampton Court Station. By turning left down Hampton Court Road, now after passing St Albans Garden and just before Hampton itself is Garrick's Lawn and a neoclassical temple to Shakespeare. David Garrick, The 18th century Shakespearean actor lived in a mansion just across the road. His temple was built in 1755-6. Before arriving, I checked the map, noting its location by the Thames, a superb viewpoint looking upriver towards Sunbury-on-Thames. Perfect for a sunset, and I was lucky. Within a short walking distance of Hampstead Station is Fenton House, named after Philip Fenton, who bought it in 1793, but the house dates from 1693, possibly a little before. It was bequeathed to the National Trust in 1952. You find me at Fenton House, the National Trust property at Hampstead, not far from the Northern Line on the London Underground. It's one of those houses that doesn't seem to feature mainly in the National Trust handbook, yet it's well worth a visit. It has a wonderful collection of ceramics and also keyboard instruments. And I've just finished the tour. I'll show you the photographs, but I have found my trip absolutely fascinating. Enjoy what is to come. I'm including this program in the next Secret London series number 7, hopefully available soon. Apart from its architecture, Fenton House contains a remarkable collection of keyboard instruments and ceramics. The day I visited was rather cloudy, making handheld interior photography actually easier, even at 200 ISO. The soft lighting was also beneficial for garden close-ups. We were entertained by live music, authentically performed on harpsichords and virginals. A perfect conclusion for this program about Secret London.